3 years ago because we've been doing the business fair for a long time, and I think we just really like the idea of having a business that helps the environment.
And we wanted it to be something that wasn't just for us to sell. We wanted it to be related to Takoma Park. So that's why we decided to do Busy Bees Cafe, because we could get the honey from local businesses, so that way we could be supporting local businesses at the same time donating to the cause of bees.
We both have very different tastes, and I think it was kind of hard to find something that we both thought was good and enjoyable.
But in the end, we both found something that was really delicious.
Yes.
Well, we first planned on doing an ice cream, but that would not have worked in this weather because it would have just melted. And we had to try many different recipes, and they all kind of didn't work that well.
We had shortbread cookies, and those didn't work either. They were flat as a pancake.
So for the honey thyme butter, it's good because it's been infused by all of the herbs. So you can really taste the thyme and the honey in the butter. It's sweet, but it's also savory, and it tastes very good with the honey spice loaf.
And then for our hot honey, it's infused with red pepper flakes, and it tastes really good with a lot of dishes, like chicken
and potatoes.
If you're a vegetarian. And then for our honey iced tea, go ahead.
We had black tea bags, and we have honey, and it just tastes good by itself. We used the local honey from Judy Tribal and Carol Zimmerman Aussie, who are local beekeepers. We used butter. We used flour, we used sugar.
Something that probably stood out is that we used what we used for the butter, because it was really fun to infuse the honey and make the butter so it wasn't just like normal honey butter, right?
All right, so on behalf of the Takoma Park Children's Business Fair, we wanted to present you with Most Socially Conscious. We were really impressed. You guys could have won multiple categories, but we felt like we really liked your idea of working with a local bee company and giving back.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you.
Growing plant has always been my passion. So last year, I wanted to start a plant business. I asked my mom if I could start one, and she told me about this place. So ever since, I've been growing plants and propagating them. Yeah. The challenging thing is space. Yeah, space is one of the biggest one. And also making sure all of them is watered, cared for, and also some have specific requirements. Like they need high humidity, some need a bit more less water. So it's always been kind of like a challenge. Sometimes there are like bugs on them. So I originally just start with one mother plant, and as it grows, I take cuttings off of it. Usually just buy any plant that looks really pretty and just I personally really like, and I propagate from then. Some has a bit more special requirements, and some are a bit more general. They're really versatile, so they maybe less water, more water, less sunlight, more sunlight. So some are really versatile, like these guys, while others are a bit more finicky.
Something to do in my free time, and I thought, well, what's a good way other than making money and having fun selling at fairs? So that was how I came up with this. The most difficult thing about this is just having the energy the night before, having the inventory, and being awake in the morning, really awake. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to really wake up in a super awake way. And sometimes we don't have enough change. There was a time where we went to a fair, but there was someone that had a 50 and we only had 21s. and a few 5s, so it didn't quite work out. Some of the things take very short times, others can take several hours, several redos, just a lot of times, like the stamping, the hand stamping, which is up there, can sometimes really be hard because it just doesn't, the stamp moves or it doesn't fully print. We really like consulting with customers, and we really want to have fun having a business.
So on behalf of Takoma Park Children's Business Fair, we wanted to present you with best sales presentation and pitch. We were really impressed with your presentation and your whole business idea. Here you go. Congratulations.
I go to Piney Branch, and I like panthers, and we have a mascot that's a Piney Branch panther, so I thought we should do a Piney Branch panther. So I did a cartoon version, because after school, when we're being dismissed, our teacher lets us watch Pink Panther, and this looks kind of like Pink Panther, he's just blue. So I love pizza, and panthers probably love pizza too, so then I also gave him pizza, so it's a Panthers Love Pizza. I used AI, and when I typed in what I wanted, it would show it. It would like print it on the screen, and then we would just print it onto the T-shirts.
So you get the award for best branding and marketing.
I saw it like a flyer, and I really wanted to because I had a lot of extra time, I wanted to make art, and so I decided to make an art business, so I decided to join Mickey with me.
And when she asked me, I definitely wanted to do it, because I've been to it before, and it sounded interesting, so
yeah. Probably the time crunch.
yeah, it's also kind of stressful when like you haven't made that much products and you need to make more.
And it's coming really soon.
Yeah.
We were able to do it in time. So we actually used some recyclable materials, but we did use clay, paint, craft paint is back there. We used air dry clay and a lot of different kind of clay, and we used shrink. And canvases. I like the canvases, splatter paint papers.
I also like making the canvases, but I also like making the pottery that we sell.
Most of my ideas came from Mother's Day for this, and then I thought of like nature, a lot of nature, because we have like trees, a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And my little cousin's grandma, because she does pottery. A lot.
Yeah, and I used to do a pottery class, so it sounded very interesting to do pottery, so yeah, we both came up with that idea of pottery.
Yes.
Hi, we wanted to present an award to you.
Yes. All right, so what we did was present you with the best branding and marketing, okay? And this is your gift that goes along with that. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Very
much.
good. All right, very
You could have
important.
won an award in any other category.
Very, very good.
I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Our business is the Cakery Bakery. So in 4th grade, my sister had this thing called advertisements in her class, and her friend Nuela had this random idea to have this thing called Cakery Bakery. So we actually brought that idea to life, and we made it. So first we bought the stuff. First we had to like get the recipes together, and then we had to
our list.
Yeah, we had to make the proportions, and then we bought it and all. And then we baked the cupcakes. And
We
then
did test
yesterday,
cupcakes.
Yeah, test. And then last night, and then Wednesday we made the real cupcakes. And last night we frosted them all and made the frosting.
We spent about 5 hours at her house yesterday. It was long work. We did it in the morning before school, which was also a struggle because we woke up early.
And like until 8 last night.
Yeah.
So, well,
The long hours that we had to work.
yeah,
we worked
had
for
to
7 hours.
and like bake and like, we didn't have that much space in my oven, so challenge.
And we went through mistakes and there were some fails. A lot of cupcakes got dropped on the floor, so we had to restart, which was a challenge.
Just a little bit.
I love it. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too.
We've been doing this business, we came up with the idea for the business fair, so this is our first time doing this business. The most challenging thing probably was, I think it was probably melting the wax and making all the candles. So the candle containers were actually donated to us. We asked around and saw if anyone had used candle containers, and so we melted the wax, the already used wax down and put new wax in it and created new candles. It's not very hard. Once you have the wax melted, you can just add the essential oils.
I honestly think adding the wax and seeing it harden because it's satisfying.
We did it last year, and this year we wanted to do something that could match with our current talent. So I guess we just started, I don't know, February was it? March. We started March, and we decided our name then, and I guess we've just been building off.
Also, we've seen people have accessories, and we've seen them, so we decided to make them the headbands, headwear and stuff, and things people can use. Yeah. Because from our last year's experience, we made pencil toppers, and it's not something people can really use.
It didn't really sell well.
This year we decided to make something that people could use to make it sell a little better. Yeah. And then we donate 25% of our profits to Ukraine.
And the tip jar goes directly to Ukraine.
It's supposed to go the other way, but yeah.
No, that's just supposed to flop down. We got the keychains because they're small, they're fun. People like keychains, and also they're only $2.
Yeah, and they're pretty cheap, so people keep getting them, and they pay $20 bills or $10 bills. And before we didn't have as much change, so that was a challenging thing for us.
Yeah.
So, and then we got a lot of change, and now it's okay.
Yeah,
I think the keychains are the most popular.
Yeah, we've sold 13 keychains so far because people really like them.
We made a list of how many things we sold.
Yeah.
Hey, we sold more than one headband.
Well, we do coasters, which are made out of felt, and cork mats, and
cork headbands that come in small sizes and some with flowers.
And they're very stretchy.
Yeah, and baskets, which are big or large, and also pouches. Pouches are basically the small baskets, but with a loop so you can use it for a necklace.
You can wear these little handles.
Yeah.
Keychains are just 2 crocheted hearts, jump rings, this thing, and that.
We want to present you with the Most Socially Conscious Award for your business. And then here's your prize money.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Good job.
Well, they're awesome.
So we're giving you the award for the best sales presentation and pitch. Okay? Congratulations.
I didn't even know we won. Good job.
I'm just blown away again. I can't believe it. These kids are pulling out all the stops.
There's way more booths this year too. I think they went from 40 last year to 50 this year, so it's nice to see that this is growing every year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. There's some new kids that they're learning how to give their sales pitch, but some we've seen from years past, and they're getting more confident every year, so that's kind of nice to see them getting a little bit more, you know, becoming a business person. I like it. It's really fun.
You have a good eye.
Good job.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm excited. What's the best sales presentation? I don't know.
So you guys won the award for the most socially conscious. Congratulations for you. You want to come around so we can take a picture? I think they're waiting on one more.
One thing that is amazing is that every single person seems to be very socially conscious and aware and really wants to do good. So every single presentation we've seen, there's something where they're giving back to the environment or to a certain cause. And that combined with, I think, just a passion for their idea and like a persistence. They're like working on different things. They've kind of made some mistakes or failed, and then they've like come back to create something even better. So that's a theme that we were also seeing as the children.
I think it's the creativity. What I see is a lot of different ideas that people have. It's not just about the money. It's not about the fame of it all, but just the creativity and the sharing aspect that they have for the business.
We are very happy to present you with the most original business idea in your age category. You guys want to turn around so people can see you?
I can't believe we actually got it.
Here's your prize for winning.
Prize money to invest in your business.
$50.
Congratulations! To you the award for best branding in your age category. We were very, very impressed with your testers and your stickers and all that stuff. Congratulations!
Thank you!
And here's some prize money for you.
Yeah!
Good job.
Why you should buy your stuff is because, like, well, okay, imagine a house without any art. You wouldn't really want to, like, it's kind of, you know, like, our art brings a lot of color, and we want people to be happy with what they get. You should buy it because it's very colorful, and we have worked very hard on them.
Yeah, we want people to like have a decorated house with our art.
Yeah.
And
I think you should buy it because even if you don't go to Pink Panther, it's good to represent the Panthers. And who doesn't like pizza? You can wear that, and maybe it makes it better when you're eating pizza that you have a Panther eating pizza with you too.
Well, because we make things with love and care, and they
It's like they have different things that normal cupcakes don't have, and we inspired our own original designs that were very hard to find anywhere else. Like if you go to a cupcake store, you're most likely not going to see some of these cupcakes.
like a red velvet has orange zest in it, so it tastes a little different, but it still tastes pretty good. Some differences is our chocolate cupcakes actually have a little bit of coffee to bring out the flavor a little bit.
It makes it richer and more moist, so we thought that was a good idea to add it in.
My sister takes so well, because it's helping the environment, it's helping stop pollution, because a lot of candle containers and glass can just sit in landfills and never, because they're not biodegradable.
because it's useful, you can use it, and there are a lot of accessories, like I said before, the headbands, like, and you can put your cups on here and stuff.
Okay, guys.
on behalf of Takoma Park Children's Business Fair, I want to present you with this. And this is for the most original business idea. Okay? Very nice, very good job. Very good job. Okay?
Thank you so much.
And this guy's for you as well. Okay?
Thanks so much.
Okay, turn to the camera.
Right here, guys. Guys, right here, guys.
So this is my third year judging at the business fair, and I'm just so impressed because each year the skill level and the professionalism of these children just keep growing, and so I'm just so impressed at how the kids are so excited, and their business ideas and their presentations and marketing is really kind of taking it to the next level.
This is my first year judging, and I'm so impressed about, I'm a business owner myself, so I'm so impressed about, all the young kids coming together and, trying out their business hat and their great ideas that they have. Yeah.
For future, we're probably going to do the business not this business, but a business next year.
Yeah.
So we want to go back to the business fair, keep going back into it, because it's a really cool experience to be able to like sell stuff and have that good marketing, like that whole thing.
We're veterans, and I think, like she said, this experience is really fun because you get to, see what other people in your community have come up with, and just you're able to share like a lot of your ideas, with others.
I'm pretty sure I might come back. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna see how my business does, and if it goes well, I might consider next year. This is like really fun. So
Last year I did it with my friend over there. We made this thing called Jewel Tea, which was basically boba tea and bubble tea, and we were pretty successful. And I'm like, well, this isn't enough. So this year I'm teamed up with her, my neighbor, who I've been friends with since I moved, and we just had this idea to make cupcakes. So
I might want to be an entrepreneur.
yeah,
I think so. This would be a fun thing to do, but it would certainly be a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, it's really fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Best branding and marketing.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
For me, I think what stands out is just the thoughtfulness behind so many of the businesses, either donating a portion of their proceeds to something or using recycled materials, or just being really so with it for like 8 years old.
That's very true.
Yeah, I mean, it's those who have a group with the business, they work very well together. They get to learn each other and see what each other's strengths and weaknesses are. So I think they work together well.
Yeah, I'll do it next year if they ask me.
Definitely, I'll definitely be back.
Yeah.
It was it was worth my time and my energy, so for sure.
Presentation and pitch.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
And here's some money to invest in your business.
Thank you.
Congratulations on great business today.
So I do want to be an entrepreneur in the future because I think it's really fun growing plants and just taking care of them in general.
I'm thinking that maybe one day I'll have a full-on store shop. That's probably in a few years if still I'm doing that then.
I want to be like an engineer, and maybe one day I could make different things, like I don't know, make a pencil, like make a cool mechanical pencil box or something, and then I could go to a fair like this and show it up on our thing.
I want to be an artist. I want to be an artist in like a lot of other stuff, like an artist and a book writer somewhere around there.
I honestly don't know, but an artist would be nice.
Yeah.
I like doing art.
I want to be a lawyer when I'm older, but I want one of my main hobbies to be baking just because I like seeing the joy in people's faces when they taste something that they really like.
Bite into delicious.
And it's like a whole bunch of different flavor palettes that I love working with.
There we go. Yay. Good job, good job, good job.